What is up, guys? It's me, TNC, and I'm joined by...
Clashex, aka Kellin.
Yeah. So let's get this E3 pre-hype party started. Yeet yeet woot, magic school bus.
Yeah!
Okay. So, in all seriousness, though, we are going to be doing our E3 predictions. I'm going to go over mine, and then I'm going to ask Kellin at the end what she personally thinks will happen.
Heck yeah.
So, the first prediction, and I think this one's obvious, a lot of people have been doing this, is Animal Crossing for the Nintendo Switch. Of course, they didn't put a real one on the Wii U. Amiibo Festival is trash. Spoiler alert. But, they didn't put a real one on the Wii U, and I think they would've, but I think they waited. So I think, in my personal opinion, there's a game already in the process, or like they're already making a game. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see one announced on the Switch right away. So what are your thoughts?
Well, okay, so they basically had a main series Animal Crossing game on a lot of, like, their biggest consoles, except for, like, the Wii U, because that was freaking trash. But anyways, yeah, I think that basically, you know, it was on the 3DS, it was on the Wii, it was on the GameCube, so why not have it on the Switch? Because basically, everyone has the Switch. I'm sorry if you don't, but a lot of people do, and I think it's going to sell really well, and that's probably why they're putting it on there. So I think that Animal Crossing, if, you know, I'd say it's on there about 90%.
Yeah, and I think we can all agree during, like, the era, the console version of Animal Crossing is always the better version. Like, it's always the better version. Like, Wii compared to DS. I think if we would have saw, like, okay, take Amiibo Festival's graphics and slap it onto New Leaf with, like, some more features, I think that would have been the better one. So, it would be, like, a better console version, and I think these are plans from the Wii U, but also be able to play on the go, so that'll be a good thing, because you'll be playing the best thing on the go. And then the next one I have, or the next specific prediction I have, is F-Zero. Another one that the fans have been wanting. Obviously, I've never played it, and there's actually a specific reason why I think they will do this. One, we haven't seen one since, I think, the 90s on the Nintendo 64. But another reason I feel like they could do it is, again, with Animal Crossing. I feel like they could have been doing plans on the Wii U, kind of with the gamepad, but, you know, they saved it for the Switch. And the reason why I think they'll specifically put it on the Switch is, you know that game Fast RMX, right?
Yes.
So it was I believe a Switch launch title, and it was almost like an F-Zero, just no Captain Falcon and no F-Zero. It was just a racing game, and I feel like that could be, in a way, it seems like a demo game for F-Zero to prepare. Like, in my opinion, if Animal Crossing would have come on the Wii U, Amiibo Festival was kind of a demo game, like, in a way, the graphics and the mechanics of Animal Crossing being on the Wii U and, like, the style. I felt like that was kind of like a pre-Wii U version. That's just
so kind of just like Nintendo, like, feeling out, like, the current technology for the series before, like, they make a main series game for it.
Yeah, that's basically. Those are all the games. And then things I will think they will specifically talk about a lot at E3 is Super Mario Odyssey, because, again, we haven't seen much on it, so they'll have to talk about that. But Mario
I feel like the big focus is going to be Mario Odyssey, because, like, okay, honestly, Zelda Breath of the Wild, honestly, like, that was probably the most popular game at the moment on the Switch. Like, that's a crazy good game, but, like, that open world, like, gave it, like, what was special about it, and since this Mario game is going to be open world, it's like, huge, so, I mean, everyone's really excited for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And then, besides Mario Odyssey, I think they'll really talk about Xenoblade 2 a lot, and Fire Emblem Warriors at it. So that would be interesting. And that's about it for my specific predictions. Now, Kellin, do you have any, like, predictions for specific games?
Well, heck yeah, Nathan, you better bet I do.
Okay.
So, my specific predictions, as we already covered, Animal Crossing. Okay, if there's not an Animal Crossing game, I'll be okay, but I'll also want to silently go and, hide in a closet for the rest of my life. Because, first of all, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, that was trash, and we all know it, and if you don't think it was trash, I'm sorry for you and your life, but we need a main series game, and we need it now. And so I really do think that Nintendo realizes that, and because the last main series game for Animal Crossing we had was New Leaf, and they did a update with the, welcome amiibo thing. So I'm saying it's basically a definite, and if it's not, then, whoop-de-doo. And then my second prediction is apart from Super Mario Odyssey, because that's obviously one of the bigger games coming out for the Switch, I think they're going to have a smaller side-scroller Mario game, because the Wii U came out with, New Super Mario Bros. What was that game called?
New Super Mario Bros.
New Super Mario U.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like that, and then they came out with, New Super Luigi U and stuff like that, and so I think they're going to have just a smaller game like that, just a classic Mario game, apart from Odyssey. And then, really, the Pokemon Direct covered 3 things. It covered the Pokken Tournament Deluxe, it covered Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon for the 3DS, and it covered Gold and Silver coming out. Was the Gold and Silver for Switch, or was it just 3DS?
3DS.
Okay, so we only have one new Pokemon game coming out on the Switch, which I find very odd, considering that Pokemon is such a big franchise. So I'm thinking what's happening is that they're just leading us up to E3 to unveil something huge that has to do with Pokemon at E3. I might be wrong, but Nintendo could be pulling our leg and just being like, haha, you only get a 3DS title.
Yeah.
Okay, but maybe they're tricking us and they're like, little do they know they're getting a brand new story on their Switch. But I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but that's just something I'm hoping for. But that's about it for me. That's all I really think it's gonna be.
I think with the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon could be kind of a something to keep us occupied while they, let's say, make Diamond and Pearl remakes on the Switch.
Yeah.
That's one of my hopes, is next year they'll have Diamond and Pearl remakes on the Switch. Or
yeah, if there's nothing huge for the Switch this year, then obviously there's going to be something next year.
Yeah. So yeah, that's about it for this little E3 wish list / predictions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Kellin, what do you want to say?
Thanks for watching, my hunties. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to both of us. Otherwise, the E3 boogeyman will come and get you.
AKA the E3 where they announced the Wii U. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.